Hey, what's going on, everybody? From YouTube land and beyond. It's once again, it's that time. It's Talk That Stuff time. It's Talk That Stuff time. Hell yeah! Number 83 to be exact. Let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Up first, just leaving from Flint, Michigan. He just stepped out for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and shout him out anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Talk That Stuff, Mr. Wallace.
What up, though?
Right.
Up next from Philly, USA, home of the NFL champion, the Philadelphia Eagles. Now in the DMV, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet one half of God Body Mentality. That's right. I call him the Pen. Let's give a warm Talk That Stuff welcome to Mental the Gun.
Peace, peace, peace.
Up next from Gary, Indiana, home of the Jackson 5, now in Bossier City, Louisiana, 1314 4th Avenue, Bossier City, 31457. Let's welcome the multi-talented Davenport. All right. Up next from the DMV as well. Yes, indeed, just dropped a banger. Let's welcome to Talk That Stuff, the man of many projects, the man bass friendly as well. Let's give it up for your friend and ours, Black Man.
What's going on, good people? What it is?
Up next from Oakland, USA, O-Town, the West Coast, home of the Players Ball, home of the Oakland A's, and for now, home of the Oakland Raiders. Let's give it up for also bass friendly RTO Beats.
What it do?
Up next from Saginaw, Michigan, home of the Players. Let's give it up for She's Blessed. That's right. And also, she's that blessed girl.
Peace.
And once again, from Flint, Michigan, just coming back into the chat to hang out, the multi-talented, the professor himself, Mr. Wallace.
What up, though?
From New Jersey, now in Tupelo, Mississippi, in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Oh, shit.
They have a cross with my name on it. I am DJ Widebody, and this is Talk That Stuff number 83. Let's get up, collect, and go. Here we're ready for the show. Oh, yeah. Yo, we're ready for the show. What's going on out there?
What up? What up?
Happening, goddammit. What's going on? What's going on? Digger Hurts, 10-4. All right, this is from Digger Hurst, who will be joining us shortly. What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday is Talk That Stuff number 83. I'm wondering, are you wondering why I got these Klansmen in back of me? Well, it's simple. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things associated with race, whether it be from people with different color skin, people with the same color skin, and so on and so on. Also talking about why every time we have someone that's a powerful melanated person, there's always people around trying to dumb it down or to take the what do you call it, the I guess they take the pull out the masculinity of it. So you know with the, I did not see the movie. I didn't see it, but up to the movie you're seeing a lot of stupid, ignorant shit going on. I seen the one with the watermelon and everything, and I know some of you have seen it, so I don't want to actually come here and spoil everything, but I definitely want to talk about a lot of racism and also the Willie lynch syndrome that actually a friend of mine, we just were talking for a little while, and he's at a job and he has a lot of that shit going around, man. The Willie Lynch letter, which was, I had to see what that was and stuff. We're going to talk about that as a whole, so let's start from the beginning though. Yeah, we got the All-Star weekend. I know they're playing. What are they playing? A game 21 now? Is that how the
fucking fiddle faddle?
I know that dunk contest was whack as hell.
It was around.
Oh, for real? I didn't even see that shit.
Yeah, like first of all, they only had 4 competitors, and it's like, yo, out of the entire NBA, you can only get 4 dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that just shows you, how that shit was going.
The 3-point shot.
Each dude, like, each dude was missing all of their dunks.
Yeah, nothing like that. Because I ain't watched this yet.
Nah, all of this stuff that they did, like I forget who actually won that shit now that I'm thinking about it, but
dude from Utah.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and all they was doing was trying to emulate past dunks. It wasn't nothing original, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. This shit was whack.
The only thing that I like that what's the name pulled off a 360 between the legs and
the one where he changed hands.
Yeah, but he didn't.
That was the best one.
He did it, but he did it on his 3rd attempt. That's what fucked it up.
Yeah.
So that fucked it up, and that man, don't get me started on that dumbass dunk contest. That shit was whack as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
You get whack every year.
Yeah.
What?
She said this shit get whack every year.
Yeah, it do.
It do.
Nah, she right. She right.
The last good one was with Gordon and Levine.
Yeah.
It's been trash since then, and before then, it's been trash as fuck.
Who won it last night?
I say Vince Carter completely killed it. This shit was so epic. They haven't recovered from the epicness of 2000.
Remember Harold Miner? Killed it too.
Of course I do. Like, they haven't recovered from that shit. Like that 2000 was so crazy.
Yo.
They just don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, they did so much props, man. Like, let's get back to the dunks. You know what I'm saying? Like the pure dunks. You bringing in props. I didn't watch it either. Did somebody jump over the whole Nate Robinson's family or something?
No, Kevin Hart.
Jump over Kevin Hart family.
That ain't
nigga got 50 for that bullshit. But they was ducking. Yeah, they was ducking, and they gave that nigga 50 for that shit. That was some bullshit. I'm like, he didn't even do that. The dunk wasn't even all that special. It was like, why is he giving him a 50 for that?
That's what I was thinking, man, because literally he jumped over people that was only 4 feet tall anyway, and then he made them niggas kneel down.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then didn't even do anything spectacular. It was like a standard dunk.
Wow.
Yeah, shit was whack, yeah.
Man, y'all hard on the dunkers, man. Y'all know how hard that shit is to do, man.
Oh, man, I used to dunk.
Man, I don't give a fuck. These is NBA players.
Then how more creative can you get with the dunks? I mean, you don't see them.
That's why they might as well just
Hey, Davenport, have you ever watched Team Flight Brothers?
Yeah, exactly.
You ever watched who?
Team Flight Brothers.
No.
Go and watch that and tell me about being creative or not.
Okay.
They need to have them niggas be in the dunk contest. Yeah. Fuck NBA players. Have them do it and let that be it.
I even thought about that, having these cats these super dunkers out here, have them do the dunk contest.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The professional dunkers. Let them do the shit.
I'm with that.
Right.
So since WIDEBODY was talking about race, did y'all hear that one chick who told LeBron shut up?
Yeah.
Told him what? Told him what?
Laura Ingram. I know.
You should play that.
Hey, Mitchell, you kind of low. I can't really hear you. What did you say?
I got to touch your voice, bro. Hold on. I'm going to turn you up. Hey, say something now.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Cool. Yep.
Him and Kevin Durant did a interview earlier, and of course they was asked about Donald Trump, and they gave their honest opinion. And obviously she didn't like it, so she went through a whole long-ass diatribe about why do these athletes even have a platform, and basically they need to shut up and dribble.
Yeah, wow. she said about LeBron.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, LeBron, she said, it's what happens when you skip college to go dribble a basketball.
Oh, okay. That's why I heard them talking about it, about high school education or something.
Yeah, he left high school early. He was like, yo, I graduated high school.
Wow, high school. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was bold as hell for that, man.
Who was this? So what's this? It was just a regular old person or someone?
She's a lady on Fox News. She's a reporter, and she was doing like an editorial.
Oh, okay.
She was doing like an editorial report or whatever, and she was responding to the fact that LeBron and KD had done like one of those Uber interviews, and they was talking about the president. It was like he just has no awareness of what's really happening, this, that, and the third. Actually, they sounded quite intelligent or whatever. And she was like, "Don't nobody care." She basically did an editorial and was like, "Don't nobody care what NBA players gotta say. Shut up and dribble the ball, this, that, and the third." And it reeked of like undercurrent racism. To be honest,
no shit, that shit's
it ain't undercurrent. For some motherfuckers, they ain't never stopped. That's the thing.
You notice that the racism has been bolder last.
Yes.
Look who we got
Very
office.
bold.
yeah. I mean, it's blatant as fuck.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, this country is for the people and everything. So we're not allowed to talk about.
But I mean, in retrospect, is it though?
Yeah, they say it's for the people, but it ain't for
everything's
people.
selling the dream. Everything's backwards.
Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Donald Trump has indirectly supported the far right, the like people who have racist and like this inherent racism. So them towing that line of in terms of being able to say what they really, really, really want to say has kind of got pushed towards the right. So that's why they feel emboldened to be able to say the things that they say.
Yeah.
Period. Because I mean, it ain't no change in the thought process from the 80s and 90s. It's just
it's the same.
They feel like they're a little bit more protective, and actually, what they're doing is they speak into their demographic.
There's a whole "Make America Great Again," it's "Make America White Again."
Right, that's basically what
shit is.
They're not covert or they over.
They spend time. These conservatives, all they do is bash liberals. Now, I'm not a far left liberal. There's some things that I'm not. I don't practice as a liberal. But there's
like what?
Like the whole ACLU thing, like the Christmas saying it in schools like that. I'm not too big on that shit, man. They can keep that. Okay. I'm not that left.
Okay.
But use that. It's like the Thriller video.
Nah, I'm coming in the crib.
I didn't know what that was, man. But yeah, but it's so like, man, these people are like, man, this got a license to just be fucking racist out there, man. I'm getting like,
so have y'all seen the white women coming out saying?
Huh?
Y'all seen the white women coming out saying they've been beat up at the Panther movie?
Yeah, that's what's up.
What?
That's what's up.
2005.
They went out there in peace.
They scared of us, man. That's why they reacted like that.
You ain't scared. You trying to create the narrative. Motherfuckers wasn't scared back in the day.
You're like, oh shit.
We got superpowers.
Do numbers like this, they're gonna try anything to sabotage it. It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
They would go through.
I've heard y'all on the chat saying that this might break some kind of box office records. Is that true?
Yeah, they got some shit. But I think that shit gonna be Trump though. Motherfuckers don't want to get no credit, man. Where it's due. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's unfortunate, man.
Hopefully
you wonder why people genuinely don't fuck with you. It's like, you do shit like this, and sometimes people choose to be quiet or they'll just stand around us, just like you doing it for real. So, I just wash my hands with the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know, folks that's white and other nationalities or whatever, and that's cool. You rock with me, I rock with you, but you show me otherwise. Like, I'm not gonna fuck around and not own my feelings or whatever as far as like where you at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I see that shit every day at work. Like I have motherfuckers come in on a regular, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like first thing out their mouth is, so how long did you have to go to school to learn how to do what you do? And it's like that classist, racist bullshit. Like y'all can miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm pretty much kind of pulling the strings if I wanted to be on some bullshit, but more than half the time somebody that's doing right takes the majority of the bullshit, where you can see somebody, whether they're in the street heavy or they beat broads asses or whatever, the people that's outright doing the dirt, them motherfuckers don't never take no backlash. They always fucking with the people that's just trying to get through their day-to-day and mind their business. You know what I'm saying? So until niggas really just like an everyday motherfucker just start shaking a nigga's bird cage, shit ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that do it, it's like, they did this, they did that. Well, shit, what was done to them? That shit don't never get asked. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I say be patient and definitely be non-violent. Be with, have some wits about it, man. That's the only way overcome. Take this advantage. Like this movie here is going to be big numbers. Use that, man. Build on that. Get your own. Let's get a studio. Like that's fine.
Well, shit. The crazy thing is, we had one. Not to discredit what you're saying, but we had one at a certain point, and then we had it, and the shit became like, almost like a mockery or some, buffoonery type shit. Because Oprah had her joint, and then Tyler Perry had his joint, but now that shit is all associated with like gospel and cheesy ass one-liners and cooning and shit. So it's like, come on, man. Like,
we do it to ourselves sometimes, man.
Everything like the ones who were able to either almost get a studio or got one. The movies that they did was on some buffoonery, like with Tyler Perry, the Wayans was trying to get one.
Yeah, but they went after.
There's never been no serious shit.
They'll help push that shit. They'll help push it.
Well, Patrick got his own, I think. I think his movie is good. Will Patrick.
Will Patrick.
I think he got his own. Yeah.
I must say this. I have a couple white friends that are just embarrassed, man, by the way that people have been acting, as far as their own people been acting, man. That says a lot. Embarrassed.
But I ain't trying to be funny. I'm gonna keep it real. I think motherfuckers was embarrassed back in the 50s, 40s, and 50s. That still don't change shit. Because the thing was, it wasn't like it was a whole community. Like, say when we first started integrating schools and shit like that, the whole neighborhood of white folks wasn't out. It was like, a select few that was out there, sticking dogs on them and doing this and doing that. But as a whole, it's like, when you look at the grand scheme of things, a whole community benefited, a whole community didn't.
Yeah, it's the whole, fuck, that's not me. Well, I'm just gonna turn my head and just, as long as they don't come fuck with me, shit. Or it's just let me be quiet.
The system that is under as fuck.
It's like they want to be quiet and just so they won't get clowned back by the people of their peers who want to be quote unquote nigga lovers and shit like that.
Well, I'll say this. I think that the civil rights movement, contrary to popular belief, the civil rights movement, began a lot earlier than what people believe. It didn't really pick up steam until you started to have, Caucasian and Jewish business owners and stuff who was willing to support the fucking struggle, keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the same thing with this Black Panther movie. At the end of the day, because even though we all latching on to it, it ain't just us. Same thing with Obama. Like, if it's just off the merit of us, they're gonna make the narrative like, they're gonna downplay whatever we do. But the thing that pushed Obama through, you couldn't downplay us and everybody else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But if it's just off of us, it's like, it's a narrow margin of like actual black people that even pay attention to a lot of shit or fuck with a lot of shit. So it's like, that's disparaging, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I can agree.
Yo,
I just hope that this movie wakes some motherfuckers up, even though I know it ain't gonna wake everybody up. Just some motherfuckers like
reading through messages,
seeing the beauty within your culture and shit. Culture you may not know about because you stuck here and not knowing about shit that's going on in Africa, and just recognizing what it is, and you are greater than just the niggas on the block and shit. Like,
and good, yeah. I mean, I agree. I think without spoiling anything for the people who haven't seen it, that's really what it comes down to. I think that the biggest walkaway is that there are things that happen historically that damaged entire civilizations of people. And without that, we can speculate about that contact. I mean, we can speculate what would have happened if that contact didn't happen, or it didn't go down the way that it was. But really, everybody has the capacity to be a Black Panther. From the perspective of really building something, and not allowing it to be tainted by other shit. I think all of us had a capacity to do something very significant, be it musically or be it personally, if we don't allow it to be tainted by outside shit. And at the end of the day, well, I don't want to say that part because I don't want to mess nothing up.
But yeah,
we are in this shit together, man. We really are.
We gotta start acting.
I just want people to see their potential.
That's all, man. And it gotta be nothing. It's no problem being proud of who you are and what you are, man.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to with me. It's just like trying not to give shit away. And there's a lot of fucking beauty and regality and shit in this damn movie. Like, motherfuckers need to see it. Like, you are more than just fucking your city. It's more than that one block corner. It's more than just your state. Like we out here.
Right. I hear what you're saying, but truthfully, more than the plot of the movie, obviously the movie has some real key points in it that are points at which people can build pride from. But I mean, from an economic standpoint, minorities make up 38% of the population in this country at this point. And I mean, we're talking about Black Panther at this point. As we go to tape, Black Panther, I believe, is within the top 5 opening movie grosses of all time. I mean, it's speculating it could break 220. The only movie that would be higher than that would be The Force Awakens.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, from an economic standpoint, I mean, consider that economically, if there was really if there was a real strong interest in making a change economically, you know what I'm saying, it could happen. If everybody who smoked Newports switch brands, you know what I'm saying, it would cause major fucking shit. Like, and that's a real stupid example, but
that's real.
There's a lot of economic power in that.
We shut shit down. We can.
Niggas stop smoking blunts.
Oh, it's over.
Shit.
No blunt guts anywhere. Start smoking.
Right. It won't be no cigar. It wouldn't be cigar guts in the parking lot of the store no more.
Yeah.
I like
or on the bus.
Or on the bus.
All right.
Right.
Let's see now.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a lot of potential, man, and like you said, we are big consumers. We consume a lot of name brands.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
And this movie is proving that power. That buying power.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Don't get me.
That's what I was saying. I don't know if I said in the channel, like, I hope people recognize the power that we have from this. Just the records that it's breaking alone.
It's really a blueprint, though. If you just, well, you know what? I ain't gonna even, because I've seen the movie, so I'm gonna be quiet, because I got some points that I want to make, but it correlates with the movie, so it's like once you see it, like I can make the point after the fact. I can lay low.
I would like to hear it.
Say that again.
Me too.
I would like to hear it.
All right. I mean, well, I don't have to bring up anything about the movie. The only thing that I can say is the movie itself, more so than the fact that old boy's a king and all of the other semantics and stuff that came with it, or I guess you could say the hoopla that's behind the movie as far as like who's in it or whatever.
Yeah.
It's bigger. Say that again.
But I don't know. You're talking to somebody else.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me. I just see, I just saw how shit could be, and not, the corny aspect of it where everybody's just like, I'm gonna throw in a dashiki or whatever and I'm good. Like, nah, just the actual cohabitation of folks and getting along and, having your own goods and thriving businesses and shit like that. Like, stuff can actually be that way, but you gotta have the mindset for it.
Yeah.
So the start of that is stuff like what we do week in and week out.
I get how can I say this without giving shit away?
Exactly.
They grew up in a culture that
stop playing.
Fuck yeah. Okay, damn it. I can't say that without giving it away.
That's my point exactly. Y'all got till tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, but if anybody knows anything about any of the comic books, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, but it's a lot of the stuff is from the comics, but there's some other shit too.
They found a way to tie some shit into
it makes it better because it's visually and like we're actually seeing it like actual people and not just in the comic books. But like I think I don't know because I didn't really read the comics, but I mean I know it's something. If you read the comics, you'll get it. Of course, if you read the comics, you'll get it. But I mean,
I mean, you know, I think that the majority of people who haven't seen it, they understand the premise of it at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's an African country that, you know, is technologically surpassing everybody else, you know, but it just goes to show you the power of technology because the influence of Europe and Western civilization in Africa was solely because they had the capacity, they had the technology. They had wartime technology. They had technology that they traded with other Africans to enslave others, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes back to how important it is to involve our kids in careers and things that involve science and math, man. You know, that's huge. I mean, not to get too, you know, educational about it, but at the end of the day, you know, you have to push science and math tough.
Yep.
For kids to have that for kids to, you know, for people who are traditionally underserved to have what they need, you know. I give you an example. I gave my mother. You ever heard of a tile? Not tile like tile on the floor, but there's a product called a tile. It's connected by Bluetooth. You can connect your phone to it, this, that, and the third, and it doesn't matter where it is. I can always find it. Like I can always find it. It's almost like a homing device. You know what I'm saying? So I attached it to her keys because, you know, my mother, not to get too deep into it, but, you know.
I got you.
I can connect with her anywhere she is. Like, you know, she doesn't necessarily use her phone the way she should, or she might lose her phone or she might lose her keys. I attached it to her keys. So anywhere she is, I can find her on a map. Anywhere. And that's the type of technology that changes things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so convenient. And if people had a capacity to get out in front of products and things like that, I mean, even on a consumer level, that's huge. I mean, imagine what would happen if there were advances in Africa with regards to like biotechnology and stuff like that. You know,
the thing that that impressed me the most is like how they made the connection. Well, you already said it with the fucking the technology or whatnot. It's how we was more technologically advanced way back when. We not on some third world country shit. Motherfuckers is doing shit and everything, but still you got we hiding under the cloak of being a third world country and. Motherfuckers still want to call us savages and whatnot, and this, that, and the other. When it's like so far not that, which is what it is today. We out here making moves. We got fucking black people learning how to become heart. I mean, first man did the heart surgery was a black man and shit like that. We always had these technological advances, but we still considered fucking monkeys and savages and whatnot and all the dumb shit. So,
well, I look at it like this, you know, and when you look at the manner in which civilizations rise and fall, if there was something to occur where Americans or where, you know, the world went to war or something like this, you know, something like that, who would survive at this point? you know what I'm saying, who would survive. And I mean, we all hear about the brassly negative things that happen in unstable kind of post-colonial countries in Africa, like Sudan and Congo, the armed conflicts that go on, some of the terrible things that happen. But you have a lot of other places in Africa that are very modern, very technologically sound, very
the sad thing is people don't even know that. Like,
yeah, right.
Like everybody think that you go to Africa, it's gonna be on some huts and shit.
Right.
When that's totally not the case.
Huts and shit.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yep.
But this, I mean, I'm talking about our own people who believe this.
They believe a lot of
people don't know that you go to Johannesburg and they like, oh shit, there's a fucking tall ass building. Like, I didn't even know this existed out here.
Prettiest places in the world, man.
And it sounds like it would be commonplace, but consider the fact that people have purposely kept that information from people. Right. There's purpose in us viewing ourselves as being separated from that when we're actually not as separated from it as we think we are.
We're not in your
You know what I'm saying?
They don't want us to believe that a place like Africa is beautiful where we came from. They want us to have that rural image and implant that in people's mind, and we fall for it. We condition instead of going seeing about it for ourselves. Take what they give us and run with it.
Yeah, they just see this be the child on TV. I think that's all that.
Right.
And we talking about all this pro-black this and pro-black that. While I'm just seeing Super Coon twerking and shit on this fucking All-Star game halftime show. It's like, oh god. God damn it.
You always buy it.
I gotta change the channel. My brain hurts.
Who is this?
No, it's the All-Star game, the fucking halftime show, and you know, twerking and shit on some dumb shit. And it's like, yeah. I'd rather watch the Chronicles of Riddick.
Right. What song is this? I can't even hear it. Is this the Lemon song?
I don't know what the fuck it was. It's something that I don't want to know, so I just changed it. I'd rather watch Vin Diesel with contacts.
Let me say something. It's about the shooting down in Florida, South Florida. 20 years ago. What changed between now and 20 years ago? You know, we didn't have this 20 years ago. Maybe Columbine was in 96.
Well,
but
what changed? What changed? I don't think that I think that it was a natural progression. I think that when you consider the dynamic of middle class and upper class, because a lot of these things that we're finding are happening. For a long time, it was middle class to upper middle class families that were producing kids, that white families too, that were producing kids that had such a level of angst. Because there's a documented condition, I hate to call it, called teen angst. Like teens, because they haven't, not to get, oh man.
You want to talk about struggling and living life and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Have you heard about this? Okay. Have you heard about this thing with these kids in Oregon? How they migrate to San Francisco and purposely go there and get strung out on heroin just to go through the struggle of going through that and then migrate themselves right back to Oregon? There was a special on it. Like, they all come from Oregon. And
I haven't heard about people doing it purposely, no.
Yeah, no, they do it on purpose.
The fuck?
Just to go through a struggle because they be living middle class and everything has been given to them. They hand-fed shit and they want to know what a struggle is. So they migrate their asses to Hayden-Ashbury specifically to get strung out on heroin or whatever else and live homeless. Go through that for a couple of years and then hitchhike their asses back to fucking Oregon.
They got to get on the drugs to go.
I don't know about that. That's crazy.
No, dude. They were on a special on the shit. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like,
that's crazy.
I think it's still going on.
This is what I will say. Okay, so adolescents, like teenagers go through some shit. We all went through shit as teenagers when we was trying to really figure out who we were. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is, when these days, I mean, as a product of like middle class and upper middle class you know, and access to weapons and access to information and all this, they can't there's a lack of coping skills. Like you can't cope. Some don't go your way, you pout. Some don't go your way, you think that the world is against you when it's actually not. So you have these people who are outcast kids, adolescents, they form peer groups naturally, and the peer groups that they form is much more important to them than when you become an adult. Because when you become an adult, when you don't have a group of friends or a group of peers that you run behind, most adults really start to focus in on themselves and self-improvement. So, or they just kind of slumber and they just become real weird.
And that's all fine.
But they're weird all by themselves pretty much. But in high
weird
school,
as fuck.
It's hard to be alone in high school because the acceptance of your peers has more power than the acceptance of the adults in your life and everything. That's true. So when you don't have that, you start seeking it, and then some people seek it through trying to destroy other people. You know, so there's no coping mechanisms. I don't think it's a product of the last 20 years. I mean, I just think that
rites of passage,
the scale and scope of it has just increased so much. I mean, I remember in the 80s, there was people shooting in schools in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, you might have somebody bring a pistol to Flint Central High School, you know, but I think what's happening, they wasn't coming in there and they weren't shooting 5 people.
Yeah, they wasn't. They was either when shit like that happened, it was for protection of themselves, or they was doing that shit to show off. They wasn't going in there to fucking take out people who was teasing them just and shit like that, just for the fuck of it. Yeah, like you said, you broke up with your girl. Now I'm gonna shoot the whole school up. Yeah, nah, it wasn't like that. Not like that back then.
The problem is, just like when people were talking about it was white people saying they got beat up at the Black Panther shit. Yeah. We have access to everybody's information at this point. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, it's even harder. It's even harder to feel like you fit in when you seeing what everybody else is doing and you envy their situation. So when you by yourself, you know, that's crazy. But then when you compound that with, you know, it could be mental health issues, it could be gun control issues, you know, all that is highly politicized. But at the end of the day, for me, you just got a lot of kids that ain't nobody touching their heart, man. Ain't nobody touching their spirit.
But to me, it goes back to these guns too, man. For what reason does an average civilian need to have an AR? You tell me.
There is none. To protect themselves from. They say it's to protect themselves against the government. Like if the government ever do something wrong, they gon', you know, they got a gun to protect themselves or whatever. No, it's to protect themselves from black people.
That's what Let's get it straight.
3% of the population in the United States own 42% of the guns.
Ain't that crazy? Yeah. What does anybody need an AR-15? Ain't in the military. Even military.
Cutting down on the bullets. They were crazy. They were going nuts, man. They figured a way around it. They had a workaround. The bullets, how many, you know, how much ammunition you could buy at one time and shit like that. They almost thought it was the end of the world.
So the guy who shot it, I heard the person who sold the guy the gun shut down his shop. I mean, damage is done.
I mean, well, me, they
AR-15 for real.
Yeah. Say, best girl.
Nah, I'm just talking about they just failed to look at this. They seen what he was saying on his social media and shit. But that would have been a Muslim or something. They would have been on him.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Oh, yeah. No,
they failed to take heed of what was going on because
the mount, check his ID and everything. Just about a bottle of liquor, but you can go buy AR-15.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like everything else. It's just like everything else. Americans love things bigger, better, faster, stronger. You know, I was surfing the web yesterday because I mean, you would be amazed at the things that are on YouTube, like things that you have no relationship with. I mean, do y'all realize that anything is on you? Like everything is on YouTube.
Everything is on YouTube.
I just looked up AR-15s yesterday. I mean, a couple days ago.
And
this dude bought an AR-15. This dude was able to buy an AR-15 in 38 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just off the street.
Yes.
You know, got his background check, everything. But then I kept surfing. And I don't know if y'all ever played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but do y'all remember that 50 cal sniper rifle? Why would you need that? Like, why is that available for public purchase except to harm somebody? This dude was shooting a 50 cal into a stack of pumpkins. This dude fired one shot from 10 feet, and that slug from that 50 cal went through 7 pumpkins before it stopped.
Nigga, it's a 50 cal.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, why would Greg next door?
There's no reason of having that.
Right,
that's like you trying to shoot through helicopters or some shit. Like,
yes,
there's no point.
Motherfucking Charles Bronson should go through an engine block.
Yeah.
Just in case you run up on tank, you got to shoot.
No, it was even worse.
I mean, this mug was shoot. This mug shot into a damn. The first one that it went through, man. It went through a small hole, but when that mug came out, bro, it came out like a hole that was the size of like a cantaloupe, dog.
God damn.
What the fuck you need that for?
Not only did you say it was a 50 cal rifle.
It was a 50 cal rifle.
It's not like no Desert Eagle, which would still do damage. I think that rifle is more powerful than the Desert Eagle.
Yeah, the recoil on that kick on that recoil is probably a bitch and a half.
Yeah.
I think the way to do
first of all, who the fuck? I mean, you got to know how to actually be a sniper to use that.
Oh yeah, to have control over it.
Yeah, that's not just let me go grab my 50 cal rifle and.
A lot of motherfuckers is teaching their kids early, so they be used to that. They used to dealing with guns from an early age.
Yep.
Especially, down like where Widebody is, that shit is like a way of life.
It is. You run up a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
But a 50 though,
bruh, you'd be surprised.
Actually,
I wouldn't. You could just go
especially Widebody. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
They got gun stores. They got gun stores and gun ranges like we got liquor
stores. Yeah, sure. I'm fucking sure.
Yeah, at the flea market I go to, they got a gun store in there. That bitch stay packed. They come out there just for the gun spot. People in and out of there. I'm like, damn. It's
y'all got motherfuckers that be out there like making ray guns and shit like that.
Yep.
Creating their own shit and
I knew a guy from
out test shooting and shit.
I knew a guy from Wisconsin. He lived in Green Bay, but his parents had a cabin up north in the woods, man. And he was on it up with that. He can make a gun out of PVC, and he was very crafty like that. Like, man,
fucking MacGyver ass nigga.
Yeah, they train like a the world and shit, man. It was big. That shit was popular back in '99. You remember?
Hey, man, speaking of YouTube, this is a dude that I watch called the Backyard Scientist. This nigga do exactly that.
Right.
He making rocket propelled guns. This motherfucker makes propane guns.
Damn.
Like potato, but I guess it calls potato shooters, some shit like that.
Yeah. Yep.
This motherfucker, his nigga made a Tesla gun.
They didn't come out with that stand your ground law for nothing down here, man.
Right, exactly.
Like, and that nigga is right in Florida.
We were known to run off emotion, and we're also known to be stereotyped as violent. So what better way to start killing some?
Now we ain't the violent ones. It don't seem to them. Yeah,
it's crazy as fucking Florida. I don't know if I want to ever stay in Florida to live. Like,
you know what I do?
There's all kind of shit going on out there.
I got, if motherfucker ever come through these doors, he gonna have to be he gonna remember this house. But I say to myself, I'm not the same dude. I'm older now. I think if I was younger and I lived down here, I'd probably been shot the fuck up. Easily.
Yeah. Widebody gonna be like Widebody gonna be like fucking Lawrence Fishburne and Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's you just think you hear the stories, man. People playing loud music at the gas station, motherfucker didn't like that, and dude ended up getting shot.
Yeah. Man, that was some fucked up shit, man.
Say that shit to my face. Okay, come on over. Bow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Right. Matter of a second. Guns and emotions don't mix.
No.
But like you say, training these young kids at a young age how to shoot and kill, and who are they shooting and killing? Who was the target? What's the practice? Who were the practice? Because I don't mean to jump off subject. If anyone ever watched that old film, it was a '94 film. It's called Banging in Little Rock.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
People at the gun fairs and shit buying the white dudes like, well, we used to look. I gotta protect myself. They're buying like fucking what was equivalent to an AR-15 back then, but
AK-47,
AK-47s, yeah. Back 10, crazy. But,
it's terrible, man.
It is. It's no, man.
It's terrible. I mean,
that's the way up.
And then consider this. Consider the fact that church, church membership has been steadily declining. You don't have the Boys and Girls Club in the neighborhood no more. You don't have open
That's
gym
the sad part.
On Saturday night at the local elementary school or whatever. Schools are kind of like the last bastion of morality in the neighborhood, in the community.
That, man, you
and they've been steadily closing, because of economics, they've been steadily closing and this, that, and third. And now, in many, let me back up. In urban areas, in the neighborhoods, this is not happening. It's not happening. One of the things that I was most offended by was when I was watching, because I take this real personal, because I know what it's like. I feel like I know what it's like to be an adult in a situation where you are in charge of so many kids or whatever, and for something like this to happen, like, what would you do? Like, you can have all the drills in the world, but what would you really do? But they were on there talking about this isn't supposed to happen here. This is one of the best schools in the state of Florida. This is no, nigga, this is exactly where it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's a certain level of, and the kid's parents were talking about his foster parents. He's been through a lot, this, that, and the third. That doesn't excuse anything he did. But
it's a violent crime, and violence only happens in the hoods.
Right. And people are convinced. Violent crime in the neighborhood has been plummeting for the last 10 years or longer. Murders, homicide, every metric that you use. The one thing that they do point out is Chicago, but Chicago is truly, to be honest with you,
that's
Chicago
slowed
is
down,
the exception to the norm.
But that's slowed down too, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak, I don't know. But what I do know is violent crime in urban areas has been steadily declining. So, as is the lack of black fathers, the myth of the black father, and all of those things that were frequently believed that were negative. It goes back to the whole all black people on welfare kind of shit. There's more white people. There's twice as many white people on welfare.
Been that way.
So there's this common myth that just because you have money doesn't mean it insulates you from certain shit. And I wish people would kind of recognize that as being true, because at the end of the day, this situation should kind of open their eyes. Like, and now that there's white people that's suffering through it, you see that it's turning into a situation where they're like, oh, we having a march. It's going to be a march on March 24th. And, everybody walking out of class until they do something, this, that, and the third, is because this situation is affecting rich white people.
That was right. Now it's a problem.
So, that's just my little 2 cents. I really feel strongly about that shit.
Well said, man. And definitely well said, man.
I think the whole the absent black father, that's a fucking myth. Everybody has an absent parent. Because if you think about it, most of our grandparents have been married forever. Last time I checked, a grandfather was a black father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just a myth that whoever created it, whether it was white people, black people, media, whatever, man, like just certain circumstances. But to make it seem like 1 out of every 3, black households doesn't have a father in it, I think that's an actual false number.
I agree.
And now.
That shit falls in the same realm as black people and watermelon and chicken.
Exactly, man. Yeah, and chicken and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I barely eat chicken.
It's just another stereotype.
Yeah, watermelon good for black men though.
And I ain't about to fucking go die if I ain't no fucking watermelon.
And that's what I'm saying, Ari. That's what I'm saying. That's a myth. It's a lie. Yeah. It's a lie that's been perpetuated to undermine black masculinity.
Talk on it.
You know what I'm saying? So we all. Shit. If it wasn't your and let's keep it real. If it wasn't your daddy, it was You had somebody that was around.
You had
uncles,
somebody, yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
They go in the corner looking out for you.
Fucking damn neighbor, shit.
Yep,
Selling drugs, telling you not to go sell drugs. Get your ass back in school.
And you had teachers, fucking counselors. I mean, it's somebody.
Yeah.
For real. Especially we had them.
Even the niggas on the block. Oh, nigga, you ain't ready for this yet. Go play basketball or some shit. Like,
yep.
That's what you're supposed to do. Don't do what I do. Learn from this.
Exactly.
We don't have that shit no more. We have very less. You know, it's like, here, man, you put you on, man. Here's 10 grams, man. There you go. Bring me that. Bring me back that. Do some more.
Yeah, I look at my own son. I'm not as hard on my son as I thought that I would be. You know what I'm saying? I know, conventional wisdom tell you that you got to teach your son to be hard as fuck because the world is hard. But I'm not hard on him as I thought I would be. And I think about that sometimes. My wife, she go in, and I go in on them. I go in on them in a different way. I go in on them on the 1-to-1.
Same here.
And try to spend time and get them to understand. Without having to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying?
I think that a lot of times nowadays, I think that's most fathers, and I think it's especially one, if you grew up a certain way, because I know the way you just described yourself, that's how I am. And like Ari's mom just be yelling and screaming and flipping out all the time, and I'd be looking at it like, God damn, there's other effective ways of communication. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I would be the one that every time, I'm hitting this nigga with the people's elbow and shit, but I really just be talking, you know what I mean? Like I just be trying to explain shit and put him up on game more so yelling, screaming, and fucking, punishing and shit like that. I'm just more trying to educate. I'm
with you on that. Like my son, I don't hold any punches from him. I let him know what's going on around in the world, man, because I don't want to be naive to it. There's a lot and dirt and disgusting shit going on out here. I want them to be prepared. So it's not in the sheltering mode. I won't be preparing my kids. If I was, I'd be trying to hold them. I cannot protect them from the world's fucking filth 24/7.
Word. No, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. You can't shield your kid from anything, really, especially not in today's society. I need this nigga to know a little bit of everything. Like, motherfucker be asking me, somebody asked me the other day, because like when I go cop trees and shit, I usually got my son with me. One, he's 16. Somebody was like, why you be taking your son? I'm like, first of all, he's 16. Half of his fucking friends probably smoke. I'm like, but two, in about 2 fucking years, my son's probably gonna be taking these trips on his own. I need this nigga to know how to move properly, like whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, I was buying trees from my dad when I was 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause either I get it from him or I get it from some other nigga and they end up being watched or some shit and I get snatched up.
Exactly.
So it was rather I get it from the right place. Shit.
Right. Yeah, I need him to know how to move in every situation. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately I'm teaching him how to be a square. Like he don't need to be cool because cool nowadays is a dickhead and you know what I'm saying, doing some fucked up shit. I need my son to be as square as possible. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk though.
Yeah.
I'll be cool when your ass do what you gotta do.
Man, being cool is being on these damn Xannies and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
And us with daughters, we try to keep a kid off the pole, like Chris Rock said.
Damn. Straight up, man.
Pole. Straight up.
I love
My dad, I think he did a successful job. I ain't on the pole.
But,
that's the truth, though.
I want my kids to be squares, man. Please.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's all I be thinking about. Like, please don't let my son be one of these niggas that gotta be known. Fuck that.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, man, this shit ain't cool nowadays. This shit ain't cool. That's why, like the other day with that school shooting and everything, my son, he had did something at school that day. He probably like didn't do his homework or got in trouble or whatever, and like his mom was flipping out. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of looked at it and I was like, you know what? I don't mind yelling and screaming at this nigga about, making sure his homework and shit done, because it could be so many more things that we dealing with right now. He could be sneaking guns in here, chicks, weed. Like, he could be doing so much shit, but he just doing typical boy school shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, God, I'm so thankful that's all he's doing. Yo.
You think that shit can't get close to you, man? It happened they caught this cat, man. This boy was talking shit on Facebook, I guess. I guess he was threatening to bring a gun to school. And they intervened and stopped him before anything happened. That's what I was thinking. Oh, they're gonna have it down here. Small town.
Yeah, that's the truth, man. Next thing you know, that should be right at your doorstep.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get worse.
I'll be counting my blessings when he just get in normal trouble.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, great. He was just talking in class.
That's it.
Be quiet. Look, be quiet. That's it.
You know what I'm
right? Shit.
For real, man.
I'll let him come home. We'll celebrate. Let's go out and get something, man. That's all you did? Oh,
yeah, exactly. Because shit could be so much worse.
I got in trouble talking to school. My dad took me out to Burger King.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Yeah, man. That's the goddamn truth, yo. That's the truth.
BK broiler.
Yep.
Shut up, RTO.
That nigga said a BK broiler. They ain't sold them shit since like 97.
Nigga have him with a big king and shit.
Right.
Hey, with the motherfucker, with the king, with the little fucking the hat, the little
crown and shit.
The crown and shit.
Damn, imagine that's how you have to pay for it. Fuck around and you gotta wear the king hat to school and shit. Right. Talking to
school. Yeah, a friend of mine.
Not in high school. Shit, not in junior high either. Shit.
He got a daughter. She like 6 years old, and so you know it's his first kid and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he just kind of going through the motions and shit. But man, he was telling me some story the other day. He was like, "Hey man," he was like, "I had to email the teacher this morning." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Because my kid keeps saying she's losing recess points." And I was like, first of all, the fuck is recess points?
The fuck is that?
Basically, I guess so, if you get in trouble, right? Let's say if she's talking to like one of her little friends in class, they'll take like a point away, and the point is equivalent to time. So that point might equal 2 to 5 minutes or something.
Yeah. So you gotta sit in the class while everyone else at recess or whatever.
What the fuck?
I was like, wait a minute. So they get like time deducted? I was like, shit, it was all or nothing. Like if you was in trouble, you just wasn't going to recess.
You was in trouble like a motherfucker, yeah.
Ass out, not come outside in 5 minutes. Man.
Right? That's like Royal Rumble shit.
Word.
Hell yeah. Sit in the box.
Hell yeah. Shit, my black ass would have been testing the limits to see what type of times they was giving out.
Shit, see if I can come out and be the 30th and shit and wind up winning the whole shit.
Recess points. I was like, Jesus.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Nah.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Man. I remember.
Oh yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Of course.
My son, they ain't even got to see Officer Friendly. Did y'all have Officer Friendly when y'all was at school?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucking DARE program like shit.
Yep.
My son knows nothing about that.
Scared straight.
Shit, I used to play basketball at PAL.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yep.
Dope basketball team and baseball. Y'all go to scare straight to the prisons and shit.
So we never had
I didn't have to go through that.
Yeah, we never had
I was
that.
cool. I didn't have to go through scared straight. I was pretty much cool as a kid. So I was hustling incense and shit, so I was good.
It wasn't called scared straight then when it happened to me. Dudes got in the trouble that I was hanging with. And they took us all down, right? Took us down to the station and put us in the cell. Locked us in our parents came. I ain't yo. But that shit scared me. They closed that motherfucking gate. I was like, oh God, no.
Hell yeah, man. Fuck
the closest I had to that is a school field trip when we went to Alcatraz.
Oh shit.
Damn.
And that's because it's a fucking, it's a damn monument now.
It's like historic now, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't on no scared straight shit.
That's crazy though. That's a wild ass school trip.
Hell, it was though. Had to catch a ferry. That was the first time I seen a seal.
Oh yeah, because that shit is in the middle of the water. That's weird.
Yeah.
So even if you break out, nigga, you still gotta swim far as hell.
And we know there's sharks there. Not only there's sharks, there's great whites over there. So yeah, when we talking about these trying to break out of Alcatraz, nah, bruh. You ain't doing that shit.
Hell yeah.
Your ass getting snatched up.
You talking about sharks? I've been having this ocean fascination for the last month. I've been watching like Shark Weeks, like 99 and shit up to like now and shit like.
My nigga, hey, WIDEBODY, you got motherfucking Netflix, right?
Yeah. No, I could get. Yeah, I'll do my right there. Yeah.
Hey man, go and watch you Planet Earth 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Go and watch you that shit, man. You got HD TV.
Yeah,
you got like a 4K.
Crazy as hell, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, real talk. Real talk. Watch that shit. And they got the Planet, was it Planet Ocean 2 or Planet? It's a Ocean. I think it's Planet Ocean 2 or one of them. But that's going on right now on fucking National Geographic. I'm all about that shit. That's why I was fucking with Tony Baker so much, because my wife used to do that before I even heard of Tony Baker doing voiceovers and shit. Doing voiceovers at fucking Planet Earth.
Watch a dude. He was thrown on he went to like some Antarctic up north. What's up north? Antarctica?
Yeah, you're right.
The seals.
No, Antarctica South.
He was
Greenland or Antarctica South.
Greenland's the frozen shit.
He was there for 4 months, and it was
Arctic Circle.
Penguins, the sea seals and shit, and or the killer whales. They was just sitting, swimming by. And every time the motherfucker went out to go, get in the water, they go and run up on shore and shit. It was like, I said, this is a hell of a way to live.
Hell yeah.
That shit like the
nigga, you need to watch this shit, bro, because they got all that. Motherfucking walruses out here fucking fighting each other to gain fucking supremacy on this damn iceberg and shit. Like, you get to see all that shit.
Get a walrus baby, and the walrus formed this big ass wall and covered their babies up, and the polar bear could not break that. Then they start hauling ass in the water, and the polar bear was trying to grab onto him. It's like, get off. Motherfucker get in the water. It's like, God.
He said, yo, hold up. He said, get off me, though. Motherfucker had the voiceover. Get off me.
That's what make the shit fun. You gotta do the voiceovers, bro. That's what makes it fun.
Them killer whales, orcas, man. Them some smart motherfuckers. They were showing.
Oh yeah, orcas smart as shit.
Hey, nigga, bro. I remember the old ones back in the 90s. They had on VHS. I forget the name of it.
My grandma had the whole fucking collection. It's called Nature something, Wild something. It was on National.
But they had one specifically about the orcas, and these motherfuckers used to play baseball with the seals.
Oh yeah,
with their tails. They would literally batter up, let that motherfucker in the air hella high, and just play with the motherfucking seals, just playing with their food basically.
They some pretty
hella fucked up.
They fucking kill them first before they bleed them out because they don't want them to like attack them and to fuck their face up. So that's why they shake the shit out of them when they get come up on the beach and shit. You see that the well beating the shit out of them to disorient that motherfucker. Then they play catch with his ass out there and play badminton and shit.
That's wild as shit.
So I got I don't know if I still got that picture, but my mom's had a picture. I touched one of the damn things.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And fucking tell you how old this is. Goddamn Marine World Africa USA.
Damn.
I don't even think y'all know what that is, but
hell,
that was the name of it.
Yeah, Marine World Africa USA.
That's a long ass name.
It's out here in Vallejo.
Oh, okay.
It's a amusement park now, but it used to be. We used to just call it Marine World, but the whole thing was Africa USA. But and it's like SeaWorld and shit with fucking Shamu and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
But it wasn't as big as SeaWorld, but yeah, I fucking petted one of the damn things in a dolphin.
Y'all niggas ever watch Whale Wars?
Yeah, I used to watch that
shit. Yeah.
Whale Wars. It got
some big motherfuckers, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Them damn whales is big as shit.
Yeah. You want them motherfuckers mad, bro. They probably don't know what kind. I turned this whole boat over.
Yeah, hell yeah. I know they definitely like to come up to ships and shit while they're in the water. Like they'll come right next to that joint.
Word up. you know, I die for the whales and shit. Like, man, nah, I'd, you know what I mean? I ain't dying for the whales.
Greenpeace like a motherfucker.
What the whale know I died
ships with the Sonics on it and shit. Whatever that shit is.
You gotta be pretty wacky
to deter you and whatever.
I definitely
whale poachers.
You know, another one of my shows is The Deadliest Catch, man. I'm all over, man.
Nigga, bruh, don't stop, Widebody. Stop.
Stop, Widebody.
Like, you talking about all my shit here.
Man, I was like,
I almost considered doing that shit, to be honest.
I would do it, but
because you was halfway in, you was fucking.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to do it.
Damn,
I already fucked with like the lobsters, like the people who did lobster boating and shit.
You ever been on a shrimping boat?
No.
Oh.
I've been an anchovy boat, but not a shrimping boat.
Real? I know that motherfucker was hitting.
Was it? They like my favorite part of the Daily Catch is at the end of the season. They said Cooley and Illyria Marie netted a whopping $1.5 million. That's $60,000 for each deckhand.
Yeah.
God, damn, I see why they go out there.
Yeah. That shit. It's hard ass work, but you get paid if the crew, the boat that you own is really out here getting shit. You getting paid.
I'm fucking with the Wizard.
What's getting paid? What's getting paid though? How much you get paid?
Northwestern, the Time Bandit, and the Wizard.
Motherfuckers would get like damn near $500,000 if depending on that ship. It may not be the whole name. It may not be individually though.
They bringing the crowd.
How much? I can say some people get like 100,000. I think average. I think some people was getting like that.
Now OPs got the
depending on your level though.
Shit, I scale some fish for 100,000.
It ain't more than just scaling fish, nigga.
Oh,
all them fucking pots and nigga shit.
Yeah, we talking about Deadliest Catches with the king crab, nigga. That
got the goddamn waves about the size of goddamn.
Yeah, this shit. Well, them pots fuck you up if you ain't doing that shit right. Your ass end up dead.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm good.
And knock your ass right off the damn boat if you ain't paying attention.
Then I ain't aquatic for shit.
I
be on the ocean floor blinking like a motherfucker. Looking around and shit.
Goddamn. Got the auto.
Come there and get me. Yeah, I wouldn't even make no effort to swim. I ain't, man.
You see, he's to the bottom with his eyes open.
Yeah, I'd be there.
But I would, blinking. But you know, I wouldn't mind trying to do the shrimping boats though. That's easier, especially out there in Florida.
Hey, that motherfucker run into the dock.
I think that's the waters is not as rough, if I'm not mistaken. I think shrimp like to be in warmer water, so
calm
shit ain't gonna be as treacherous.
Yeah.
Man, you see the motherfucking. It would be cool if it wasn't for the storms, and then they look like they want to get out there and work and shit. I'm like, man, I ain't going out there and shit. I'm calling ocean on your ass.
Fuck that. Fuck that, I'll be up, man. I did that shit once. Now I ain't never been on no boat out over no water, but you fuck around, you take a flight and that goddamn edge of that land disappear. I'd be like, shit.
Right. You don't see no land.
You think that's bad, motherfucking try catching a plane to LAX.
I have.
So you flew right over Inglewood. That shit didn't fuck with you. Right the fuck over, that should be close as fuck. I hate that shit.
No, the joint when the last time I went to LA, when we left, we fucked around and flew out over the water and hit a motherfucking 270 to go back the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Because everything incoming goes over in Inglewood. Yeah. Everything outgoing, you gotta go out and then turn back around.
Yeah, when we landed, man, we were safe like shit. We fucked around and went to the Forum like soon as we got there.
Okay, so when y'all fly out here, if you get to SFO, you're gonna be going over the water, and that shit gonna feel like he about to crash to the water.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't do the shit because I did, Jamaica trips and shit like that. So I'm used to it, but I mean, still.
So never mind. I ain't even gonna tell you that story. Man. Let me not say that.
No, I'm just saying you can't do shit no way. I mean, once you up there, you just sitting there. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Malik X, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Malik?
Right on.
All right.
What?
So, let me ask you guys a question. Have you guys ever experienced the Willie lynch thing?
I've experienced elements of it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Mind sharing with us?
There was some discussion recently in the last couple of years about the falseness of it, like it was created falsely or whatever. But I think at the end of the day, you know, I mean, the things that it's talking about.
Man, every time I'm having a good smoke, man, I'm listening.
Hey.
I ain't got that. I just needed to say that.
That time it was funny though.
What was it saying? Was it Wallace?
Time I got me some nice
roll. Say what?
What you saying, brother? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that it might not be real. They say that the Willie Lynch letters was made up or whatever, but you can't doubt the legitimacy of what it's saying though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's so much. It's just basically about creating resistance. I mean, division.
Yep.
Don't nobody focus on resistance because everybody is trying to do their own thing. Everybody trying to come up. Everybody trying to push a bin. You know what I'm saying? So there's no sacrifice for progress. Group speak wise.
Unless you us. Unless you people like us, we sacrifice for shit. But
Hold up.
Oh, I was watching Lord Jamar podcast, and I don't know much about the guy, but the producer for Onyx, he died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the producer for Onyx.
Yeah. Size
Who was that? Who was it?
Yeah, Size Skills.
I don't know who that is. That's the
thing. Shit. I mean,
y'all think about him and Rod Digger.
You say what?
To throw your guns joint.
Him and Rod Digger doing a podcast.
He had a mean filter game. I know that.
He made Slam.
Oh, nice.
Shit, man. Hey, y'all remember when Slam was out? How many motherfuckers got fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
Rock version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Language.
Soon as Wallace said a mean filter game, I'm thinking of Slam and the filter and that. I never even fucking thought of that because I wasn't thinking about shit like that back then. Hell yeah, that shit was filtered like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Damn.
That's all
Wallace.
it was. And some echo horns.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I'm thinking of the verse right now. I'm like, hell it was.
Baseline,
Yeah. Damn Wallace.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Producer ears.
What up?
I wasn't much of an Onyx fan, but I did like Sticky Fingers' solo joint, the autobiography of Kirk Jones.
Yeah, the Kirk Jones joint was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, that one track, Get It Up, that was nice.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause that. Yeah, no doubt. But no, it was a dope track though.
Pause on liking Sticky Fingers too.
That was actually the first track.
Hey, depending on what context it ain't that bad.
Yeah, I don't know what type of Sticky Fingers we talk about here.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Malik.
What's good, brother Malik? What's up?
Happy New Year to you. What's up, Davenport? What's up, Roderick?
Damn.
He call out what he's seen, man.
What though?
Black Mav, you got Black Mav in here. Blessed girl.
Hey, what's up, Black Mav? What's up, BG? Hey, what's up, RTO?
What's up, man? How you doing?
All right.
How you doing, player? See you rocking the Black Panther. That's what's up.
Yeah, well, I saw the movie already too. Hey,
don't give it away. Don't give it away. You got people waiting to see it.
Yeah, please
go see it ASAP.
No, I've seen it. There's just some who hasn't yet.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I haven't seen nothing, but go see it ASAP. And also, those who haven't seen it, make sure you stay through the credits.
Okay.
There's 2 post-credit scenes.
Right.
Yeah, they are.
What we'll do.
Yeah, you gotta stay.
Now, one of them buttermilk sock advocates, are you there, Malik?
Oh.
How do you mean?
Buttermilk socks. You gotta Google it. Get back with me.
Oh, okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
They already got the
You say you gotta Google it.
Now,
I'm done.
They already got
I never heard that term before, so yeah, I'll Google it.
It's
Yeah,
all good, man.
I know what buttermilk is. Of
Man,
course,
let me
yeah.
ask you a question, Malik. Have you ever had the basically been a part of well, not a part of? You ever seen any Willie Lynch type stuff going around, man, around you?
Yeah, I see that picture in the back of your studio. The Willie Lynch letters. What was he? A serial killer?
Oh, what?
Oh no, this was back in the 1720s, so-called letter that one slave master said to the other when
Hold up, what?
I found out the secret to controlling these slaves, basically have them fight amongst each other.
Okay, I'm about to research that myself. So I never heard of Willie Lynch or nothing like that. No, but,
Really?
I'll be looking them up now. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of history I don't know yet.
Be quiet, man.
Wow. So basically, it's about creating division amongst people. And how
basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
we still
divide and conquer, basically.
We still kind of continue to use that. For example, what is y'all thoughts? And not to get too far off the Willie Lynch piece, but it is related. What do y'all think about? There was a discussion over All-Star Weekend about people or rappers more so having to check in with certain gangsters when they come in town.
Yes, let's go.
Ooh, yeah, well,
that's 6ix9ine. All righty.
That makes sense.
Now, if you got a pass, you cool. But this old cornball ass motherfucker on some clown shit. And he coming to the city to make money on some goofy shit. I ain't mad at motherfuckers making them check in.
Okay, but here's the thing.
You claim to be a blood, but you ain't really out here on no blood shit. You on some goofy shit. If you gonna try to claim that's what it is, and you really ain't, and you coming to the city, yeah, you need the motherfucker check in.
But see, here's the problem. He was supposed to check in. I mean, there were certain people that said they didn't want him coming to town because he did catch a case for some kind of like sexual issue.
You know, so
right,
yeah, so sexual misconduct.
But he's been there, and I think he's already gone. And nobody touched him, nobody said anything, and it's like just going back to the whole Willie Lynch thing. Even though I guess he's not black, but hip hop is a black sport. So
yeah,
my problem is, the division. I mean, economically speaking, I think a lot of people in the black community or those who aren't in the know, they equate economic productivity a lot of times with what's happening in hip hop. Or young people at least do. So at the end of the day, they made all this making Instagram videos talking about, if he come here, he gonna get touched, this, that, and the third. Nothing happened to him.
Yeah, okay.
They shouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah. If the motherfucker ain't really about to do nothing, then yeah. At this point, it looked like Boy was just saying that because he had his name attached to it, as what the boy was saying. Because he did say niggas not knowing who the fuck he is. He's just saying this shit because it gets some shine off my name or whatnot.
Right.
Like, and I guess he was saying that niggas who was coming at him was basically all rappers or whatever. It wasn't no one really on some real gang shit. I mean, they could be rappers on some gang shit, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't no boss shit.
Shit, stupid. The whole goddamn time.
Triple OG triple. They come at him saying that the motherfucker check in.
Right.
So,
but it's just unfortunate, man. And there's so many efforts to separate people. And I mean, out of this whole discussion, I'm always an advocate for. I don't shit on all the young dudes. I think a lot of what some young dudes do is corny. I think it's a lot of great shit coming out of young dudes too when they come to rap. But I just don't get off into that. And I mean, I know it's part of the culture. Rap and hip hop and gang culture and drug culture. And a lot of situations, they kind of go hand in hand. At least on a commercial
On that,
level.
yeah, in that aspect, yeah. It's just I can't fuck with the goofy shit. That's my whole thing. I can fuck with the youngsters or whatnot, but when they be on the goofy shit, nah, I can't get with that. Like, and this dude, like, I think we were talking about it before. I don't fuck with what he's saying. Like, the only thing like I like about him is his voice.
Damn.
But the whole motherfucking rainbow fucking dress and the rainbow grill shit, like I can't fuck with no nigga that got rainbow dress. I'm sorry, that's
too fast, man.
I can't do that.
Who y'all talking about again? I know.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. Basically, saying his own death warrant up.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
he played the game.
Motherfuckers came at him talking about he need to check in. He said he ain't got to check in. He came to LA, supposedly didn't check in, and nothing happened. So
he played a game with him. though. He was updating.
But that's the same dude that I've seen get snuffed on stage, though, right?
No. That's XX. That's XXX. Whatever.
That's what I be saying. I'm like, I don't know his name.
So here's my question. So if rappers got to check in with certain gangsters, what is it? Are gangsters controlling their careers more now or something?
No, it's not. It's not just rappers in general. We just talking about certain rappers who consider themselves being in gangs.
Oh,
and talk gang terminology. And
I understand about being a rapper and being down for your hood, but you got to get away from that crowd. You know, that's not good to be associated with that, and you're famous too. So
well, you got to think of what he did to get famous.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I know he get it.
Yeah, because you're gonna be expected to keep that same energy.
Exactly, Mundo.
Yeah.
And for the most part, he has. He said, like, hey, motherfuckers ain't come. What was it? That big ass fight that they had recently? I think it was in Minneapolis or whatever. Yeah. And his crew mopped some niggas, and niggas tried to run up on him, and they got handled. I don't know if he did it himself, but I doubt it if he did it himself. But I mean,
I know. I saw some shit. Is it the motherfucker that got a light fixture thrown at his ass?
The what?
They threw a light fixture at this nigga at a show.
Like, I ain't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I get the culture and shit like that, with the youngest, but as I don't know if I'm going to a spot where motherfuckers is throwing light fixtures. And I mean, I done been to some shit.
Hey, man,
for one,
nigga, it's different now. Like, these niggas mosh pit and shit now. Like, it's different. It ain't what it used
I mean,
to be.
but I done been to joints like that too, raves and all of that. So I mean, like, if you moshing, that's different from if you moshing but you hopping out. You know what I'm saying? You rolling out when shit get thick. They ain't your set for real. You need to just do the jams and get the fuck and stop talking shit. But
social media.
That's why I'm glad I'm older. I ain't gotta, I ain't gotta be out this bitch trying to fit in and trying to set the precedence. I can actually be who I am. So when it comes down to years from now, unless I ain't got the legs or the wind to do the shit that I'm doing, I mean, it ain't that me to talk about what I'm talking about. So
wild as shit. I wasn't even a part of it. I would have been, but I ain't had the money for the fucking tickets. Was the Cash Money concert in Oakland when they tore up the stage because Juvenile didn't perform.
Damn.
Probably the wildest shit. We was parking lot pipping. That's about it. We wasn't at the damn function, but that's it. That's the only thing. Like, niggas just got on stage and fucked it up. That's about it.
That's what's up.
No one got killed. No one got shot. Niggas just fucked the stage up.
They just helped them take the stage down, pretty much.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Niggas came to see Juvie. He didn't perform.
Oh yeah,
so.
PLP is the shit. I used to do that shit. Show up about an hour before that motherfucker end, drinking on something, cheating on something, post up.
I don't know, man. I've been so far away from that shit. Like, I'm like, damn, I actually be out there in that shit, man. Just civilized, man. I don't know what happened to. He's gonna be talking shit now. He got unscathed, just left LA. He gonna be talking that shit.
But then he gonna run across somebody. It's gonna be, I mean, at the end of the day, like the end result is, he campaigning for that end result where motherfuckers is, you know, blowing snot and shit.
Right. See, like when I say like motherfuckers in my eyes who need to check in, and I think he already does. Niggas like Soldier Boy. If he going to LA and this nigga doing the show, I'm pretty sure this nigga checks in. Like, cause this nigga be on some other shit for real.
He just mocked him, though, yo. He mocked, yo. Somebody go. This is the next time. He really just took it to another level, man.
Who, Soldier Boy?
No, X6ix9ine, little rainbow fucker.
What'd he do?
He's mocking him, man. He's walking in to see them in Hollywood now. I don't see nobody. Yeah, this, he's talking that shit, man. Somebody's gonna have to actually, they can't look. You can't make them, they're gonna have to avenge that shit, man. Like, it ain't over.
The thing is, the motherfucker who said it, I don't know who dude really is.
He looked serious.
Nobody though. I heard. It's not like Tukey said some shit. Like,
right. Yeah. I mean, essays go deep.
Yeah, I know essays do. This essay in particular, I don't know who this dude is.
I don't know. That dude look official. I believe everything he did. Said.
Yeah, he did.
But time is time till somebody roll up on you.
Right. Yeah,
time to talk the shit you want.
And the thing is, it could be some shit that he didn't get touched there, but you can get touched somewhere else.
Be everywhere.
Motherfucker, a month later, who knows?
Right.
Just for violating. So we the shit didn't have to happen immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Word up. It's gonna be a next time, and you didn't messed up. You're gonna get caught slipping. You stupid ass. How would you want to live like that?
Everybody eventually does, but that immortalized shit is just. Everybody's got a goal in life. And he's fulfilling his goal, so hey.
I know when I get put on, you're not gonna see my face. I'm gonna be a hand model.
Shit, Hurts got that taken, bro.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's what CX said. He said a knuckle model, yeah. Hell yeah! Oh, that shit, I got that set.
It's
you cornering my market. I work on this 365, man. Let's see.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
So what's new in 2.1?
I don't know. I got that shit, but I don't know. I should know, but I don't know.
Go see.
There you go.
So okay, I got one. What about this the other since Wallace was talking about the youngsters, the other motherfucker, Lil Pump.
I don't know none of these.
Yeah, it's just supposedly.
I don't either. The name already started.
Yeah, why you name your name Lil Pump? I just never.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I can't fuck with him. But he supposedly shot some shit in the house or whatever, and now he's claiming that there was 3 black guys who came in and blah blah blah, and he's kind of blaming the situation on that. And it's like a white girl who claiming that she got raped by some niggas and nothing happened. You fucked up, and now you blame it. You're throwing it on 3 black dudes to take yourself off of it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
nothing happened. It's just you just saying something. You making up some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, I don't know if it's that's just what motherfuckers are saying, but
yeah. So I seen that video you posted with
that nigga. Oh, God. I can't fuck with Post Malone. I never could fuck with Post Malone.
Me neither. I'm tolerated because everybody's playing it.
Yeah, but
that's just how
I can see why he say that. If you're talking about the current shit that's being played right now, the shit that he's a part of, but you can't just say, you can't generalize hip hop period in that conversation. If you're gonna go and say that. And even if that's true, that's some shit that you don't need to be even fucking have come form out your mouth. Like, that's some shit you keep to yourself. Like, Why are you even saying that? Like,
let me see if I can show y'all this picture.
damn, culture vulture like a motherfucker. That nigga's a pure definition of it. Just like old boy said, at least Vanilla Ice, he was actually trying to be up hip hop. He just so happened to be Vanilla Ice. Like this nigga talking about saying niggas and he violating like a motherfucker. Niggas still here.
I posted a picture in a lounge spot chat. I'm gonna tell you whose son that is, and you would never think. Nah, that's Coco from SWV son and Butterfly from Stable Planet son. And look how
that makes sense.
Nah, yeah, he supposed to be a rapper. His name Lil Tracy.
Man, have a hard day in his life. Get him out of here.
I mean, but I'm like the way his dad was rapping. You know, it was more 5% and all that stuff. But just see him out here like this, it's just crazy.
Yep. So I see we got another little rapper, huh?
Yeah, another little, huh?
Good God, mine.
It's crazy. I would have never thought.
Wow.
That he would be out here like this on the rapping.
Who?
This rapper Lil Tracy, you know, that's Coco and Butterfly son. Butterfly from Diggable Planets.
Oh,
yeah. Mark my words, I don't know if there's one already, but I guarantee you there's gonna be a motherfucker rapper out here named Lil Yum Yum. I put money on it.
Lil Yum Yum.
There's probably already one.
That's what I'm saying. If there isn't already, there will be. I mean, it probably is. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, excuse me. Butterfly and Coco, were both of them are from Diggable Planets?
No,
Coco.
No.
Coco's from SWV.
Yeah.
Poison. Man, gets a weak in the knees. I'm something to you.
Okay, so him and Butterfly got married, huh? I know that. Okay. Oh, speaking of her, is her and Diggable Planets still performing? Or they should I guess are broken up now?
They still perform. Yeah.
Because they only made two. They only made two albums. I got one on my bar. The other one I downloaded, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they was dope. I think they came out here last year, didn't they, Mav?
Yeah, and I wanted
like the last 2 years. Me too. Yep.
Shit,
but you know, he got that.
I'll try and catch a ladybug, boy.
The Bass Palace.
Right.
Hamburger.
And Mav might like that.
Who?
Like what?
I mean, like what?
Shabazz Palace. Shabazz Palace. That's Butterfly. He got another group. What the guy? The guy he did a rhythm roulette. Oh my God. He did a rhythm roulette. The dude that was I forgot his name.
I ain't gonna like no shit.
Yes,
nah, I'm fucking with you.
Yo, I'm thinking, Mav. I'm thinking that the DC Diligent might not have been, you know, that
what it was cracked up to be.
Yeah, because I ain't heard one thing about that bitch.
Oh, your joint breaking up. Your phone breaking up. Say it again.
I haven't heard one thing about that joint.
Yeah, usually like everybody shit will be buzzing.
Right.
But
no
for one, that venue's small as shit. Like, how you gonna be at the Howard and now you at the Songbird? Like,
I know. Yeah.
You know,
that's true.
That's like doing a joint at Mike Tyson's, then you like in the motherfucking tool shed for the next joint. What the fuck?
Hell yeah, that's true.
So I wanted to go, but shit. I mean, you know, it ain't no good view for everybody, you know, depending on where they standing for the stage. So
exactly,
and the stage ain't that goddamn big. Fuck, they was doing just playing beats. Like the last joint had a full band.
That's what I'm thinking, man. They was just probably has like some DJ niggas playing J Dilla joints, man.
Well, I know Unknown was on. I know he's supposed to be on, but I don't know about nobody else. I was like, man, fuck that. I'm good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's why
once shit got going. Yeah, once shit got going, I was like, man, out there fucking around and the bullshit snow we had or whatever, and going back and forth to the fucking pharmacy. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
What's up with this video though? Who posted this?
Hey, what's up, Ari? How you been, man?
What's going on,
Mental
brother?
posted this.
Chilling.
This damn Jill Scott video.
Oh my god.
with her crying.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
a bad look. What's going on, man?
I know what's going on with Jill. Oh, Jill.
She been over the Bill house.
Right?
What you say? I don't know. I ain't seen the video. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I just
She
know
crying like somebody put something in her drink and shit.
She went through a
too much to drink.
Yeah.
She just got married last year, and then they divorced. Said she, I guess, want to be the boss. You know how?
Yeah.
She did it on her own terms, getting there though, so I can get it. You know, I can dig that.
I ain't seen the video. Let me see.
That shit was funny as hell. She had a little, look, she had that piece of hair stuck to her forehead, like she was just throwing up.
Shit. Man, Mental, you can't be posting shit like that.
I seen the Instagram. She was like,
come on, man.
She was like, nothing's wrong.
That fucks with my soul. Like,
a bad.
That's Jill Scott, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh, shit.
I can't see her in this light like this. Like, don't do that.
Man, you already know she from Philly, so you know.
I know, bro. Shit.
Yeah. Especially when she lost all that weight. And kept
I'm saying
she lost that weight, but kept that weight. That motherfucker.
Come on, man. You just tainted all of this, all this imagery I have. It's now
lost
tainted.
That weight, but kept that weight. I could dig that.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
She was
man,
right.
All this imagery is tainted.
Okay, I got you.
It's all,
He's
everybody
having a little
have
break,
drunk night. Yeah, everybody have a drunk night. It's all good.
God damn.
Hey, peace, nigga Hurts. How you doing, man?
What's the word?
Talking about Jill Scott being drunk.
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't talk about the queen like that.
Thank you.
Look,
thank you.
I ain't talking about it. Shit, you watch that video.
Hey, man, as a fellow Philly native, man, you should have. That's blasphemy to post that. To be posting stuff like that, man. I'm so disappointed in you, Mental, man. All right.
Hey, Mental.
Hey, that was some real nut ass shit right there, man.
Oh shit!
I always wanted to say that.
Right.
Oh no, man! Yeah, I was cracking up. She had that damn piece of hair stuck to her forehead, like damn.
Yeah, her shit. She had the baby hair.
I was like, was she drinking with Kevin Hart at the fucking Eagles Super Bowl game?
Hey,
y'all saw that, man? Oh man, Kevin Hart was. Oh boy, you know what? That's embarrassing to the NFL Network. I mean, you know, I saw it live too.
They ain't got nothing to do with NFL Network. That's going Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
he was on their broadcast, and that's going. You know,
he wasn't broadcasting. He came in there talking, drunk as hell. That's not on NFL Network. That's on Kevin Hart. No one's gonna be tripping about that next week.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure Deion and them felt some backlash from that, from the network executives, the higher ups.
Oh look, NFL Network got enough to deal with.
They know, man. This is Philadelphia winning the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot more worse that could have happened than that.
Now, you said something to me
like that dude ate that horse shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
But the same thing happened when the Cavs won. The Cavs won. They ate some horse shit.
He ate horse. What?
Wait, so you didn't know that?
You mean hors d'oeuvres?
Nah, the nigga grabbed a handful of horse shit and got the munchies.
Man, not horse divers. Nigga, real horse shit. Don't pronounce it.
But what was the reason? Because they won?
They won, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Motherfuckers be wilding out when they team win the damn championship.
Yeah, I guess
the same thing happened in Cleveland.
But they was downright rioting. I mean, there was no need to riot. I mean,
the same shit happened in Cleveland and during the parade.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is that Malik X?
Yeah, that's me, brother.
Oh shit, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Well,
yeah, it's been a while. Didn't hurt you.
What's up, man? Glad to hear your voice, man.
Hey, now Ari, back to Jill Scott. When and where did you read that she was drunk? I mean, I would have thought that was Jill Scott. I mean, Jill Scott was always wholesome.
It's actual video.
Shit.
Oh no, I mean wholesome shit. Wholesome people drink.
Hell yeah, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking.
Wholesome be drunk.
Yeah, but not to be drunk in public, you know. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, she was. I mean,
She was in the public
video.
She was in her own home. She just posted a video.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. I wouldn't have done that. So you know, you got to maintain the image. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's a human being. Ain't nothing wrong with being drunk. I mean,
not even that, man. Them thumbnails is everything, man. She got to keep them joints together.
Oh, I'm not gonna do Jill Scott. I'm not gonna
Jill straight. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna tarnish her image at all.
I feel
I mean, Jill Scott is Jill Scott. I mean,
I still love her.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's because she's showing herself, her real self. They ain't gonna do this.
Hey, she can put them she can put them Z cups on me.
For real.
Hey, cry on me.
My pillow.
Nice, Paul. Hold
up, did he say my pillow, yo?
My pillow for real.
Hey guys, I'm going ahead and
why about your mic breaking?
Crackling.
Yeah, when she made the song Crown Royal, I thought she was talking to me, bro. I swear I thought she was talking to me.
One, two.
You don't drink though.
You good? You good?
Nah, they ain't doing no drink. Ain't got
nothing to do with no drink, bro.
I was fucking with her.
No, we say why about it?
Hey, I'm gonna drink that night.
Go ahead and play this from the new project, Mass Project here.
Oh shit!
Stuff we like to play.
Hamburger.
New project coming out. So go ahead and.
Your audio, man. Crunchy.
Yeah, you crackling again.
Well, fuck it, man.
Crackling.
Eat the bag of skins. Eat the bag of skins.
1, 2.
There you go.
That sounds
good now. Again, yeah, but it seems like 2 seconds later you start crackling.
This is off the Not Black project. This is. Go ahead, Mav. Introduce this to us, man.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know what you're gonna play, but this is a joint off of the new EP Esoteric by the group, newly formed group, Nat Black, which is Nathaniel Starr and me. So Nathaniel Starr's on vocals, and I'm on the production. And here's whatever DJ Wide Body plays.
This is gonna be sometimes we pay for love. The raw deal.
Right. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, the raw deal joint. You can add some volume.
Blackberry sweet, you are poison. Poison, you are so sweet. Good thing there aren't many of you. Happy to bring you. You are a vibrant thing. So vibrant. And I just love you. Love you. Sweet kisses, poison. Just can't stomach your love. Sometimes we hate love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay. Even if I could just call you, I could just call you. Hey, it's just too involved. And I'm just a walking contradiction in that dimension. I just can't get enough of your love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we change for love. Sometimes we pay for love. Sometimes we pay. Sometimes we feel it.
righty then. That was off. Nat Black presents, and that was Sometimes We Pay for Love. You can go grab that on Bandcamp. Black Mav Music, Bandcamp.com.
Just Black Mav, Bandcamp.com, or Nathaniel Starr. Yeah, Nathaniel Starr Music.bandcamp.com.
Man, that shit just brought a tear to mind, man.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, that's been my dude for a minute. Cause y'all met at the block party, right, man?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I've been knowing him for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I met him through Camber a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like a minute ago. You know what I mean? So that's why that whole block party was me, him, and my man that came up from Philly. That's why all three of us was Philly, because that was my dude already. You know what I'm saying? So his vocals have been crazy, man. Like
because I saw him. You remember the joint we went to where you fucked around and took the picture of me that I used for the review?
Yep, he was
singing. Yeah, he was singing at that joint with Camber.
That's right. Yep.
But I didn't put two and two together. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Well, so, two and two normally comes out to 4, but that's
or two put together to make 5.
Right. Yeah. That too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn thumbnails, man.
Yeah, he gonna be on the God of War shit.
He gonna be on the God of War joint.
Yeah.
Fucking man.
Yeah.
What up, man?
He was gonna be on the God body shit.
Thumbnails, nigga. Thumbnails.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I fucked around and cut my goddamn thumb today, man.
You fucking with the onions and shit.
Fucking yeah. Them shits was good though.
Yeah, right.
Them shits and some eggs. I was like, fuck that.
They'll never put
blood, sweat, and tears over that shit.
Literally.
Yeah.
You guys gonna put your cuticles back and your fingernail splits right past the nail?
Hell yeah, man.
That 3 of them motherfuckers right now.
That joint make your whole fingertip feel like it's gonna fall off, man. That shit really painful.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm lucky I've never had that
problem.
Don't
feel that bad, man. Come on now.
No, nigga, that shit hurts.
No, that shit feels bad. Then you fuck
around with some
lemon juice and that shit. Oh my god.
Let me ask a personal question. Let me ask a personal question to the panel. How many of you here have or do get pedicures on a regular?
It only be me in this motherfucker.
I'm about to say,
I've never gotten a pedicure.
I've never gotten a pedicure.
I got a story. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable in my sexuality. In 2011,
I had a pedicure before. Ain't nothing wrong.
I got a pedicure.
Nah, I ain't never had
that shit. I went from a size 12 from a size 12 to like a size 11 and a half. After she finished shaving all that.
So you had So you had a half an inch of daily skin on your
they were looking at my feet like it was a science project. She was calling her coworkers over. I wanted to marry her.
Why about had a pimp pinky fingernail?
Right. Why body had the dungeon crawler set up?
Hey, my man said my toes ain't been up to par since '89.
That motherfucker he had a motherfucking stuffed crust around his feet.
Damn, stuffed.
He had the fingernail that you scoop the cocaine up with.
The cocaine, he got the cocaine testing nail.
Boy, that right pinky toe is stubborn, man. You talking about stubborn? Man. That motherfucker want to be all curled up.
I don't know, man. I guess I come from an era, man. You know, we all pretty much around the same age. But I always thought that shit. I always thought going to a nail shop and getting a pedicure with some feminine shit.
Feminine shit, yeah.
Let me say this: for us, we walk a lot. I put a lot of miles on, so I wouldn't get a manicure, but pedicure, I could see myself going. I think I might go get another one. No motherfuckers, bro.
See, now I could get with going to the shop and getting the shit cleaned up and whatever. But it better not be no damn coating being the coating the motherfucking clear coat.
Fuck around, let me see y'all with with the buff coat on. They be fucking around.
Niggas got French tips on their middle pinky toe.
Oh no! Motherfucking butterflies and shit.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Tiger moth on your shit.
I put clear coat on my fingernails back in like the early days of high school because I was a real bad nail biter. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, yeah.
I was trying to break the habit.
Yeah, that's a deterrent.
Hell yeah, man.
Nah, if you around that bitch getting them buffed out because you want to be a pimp and shit, man. That's
right.
Yeah.
Now I did grow my fingernails long, trying to be on that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But my nail, my shit's for whatever reason they're soft and that shit break hella easy. So that shit didn't last long. I remember then playing basketball too. That shit don't last at all.
I used to keep a long thumbnail for tree, but that was it.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, you need a nail for that? Oh, was he? I wasn't
split blunts. Yeah,
we split blunts.
You need a nail split blunts? You're an amateur.
Damn.
Hey, I might be, but I was high, nigga.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished, goddamn it.
Well, okay, y'all was rolling
here when I had to watch it.
Yeah, we was
what
rolling.
Was y'all rolling out there though?
Duchess.
Then, yeah, I was about to say back then.
Duchess.
So what's is a Duchess like on the size of a Philly?
Nah, Phillies was always bigger.
You can fit
like,
more.
Okay, so now in that case, all right, I get that.
Y'all ever know anybody take the Dutch apart?
Rolling. I wasn't rolling no motherfucking.
Yeah. I've done that wild body.
My man said roll that I was like, man.
Yep.
So y'all didn't fuck with Philly Titans?
Phillies was back in the 90s, bro.
I was about to say late 90s. I was rolling whatever the fuck my money could get. So.
But once
this is before chocolate Phillies and strawberry Phillies came out.
That's what I'm saying.
You couldn't be fucking with Titans and shit. Because Titans, you can roll.
But you know what?
Roll an eighth.
Easy to roll.
Then they roll an eighth and a Titan and shit.
Yeah, it was too much.
But see, no, that's why I wasn't doing all of that. I tell you the shit that I was doing. I was getting blacks, and I fuck around and freak a black and go buy half and half.
I can't do that.
Yeah, well, nah, because I was stretching that motherfucking weed out. Times was tight, nigga.
I can't do that shit. Not no black.
Yeah,
I can't do. Ooh,
yeah, and pack that shit. Had you a motherfucking big pen?
Yeah, I remember my boy tried to roll one in a Tampa. Oh no, like nigga, you got to go, bro.
Yo,
like,
when I seen them roll swishers, when I went down south,
bro.
When I went down south and seen the switches, like, how the fuck y'all roll that little ass fucking cigarillo?
Yeah, them cigarillo.
That shit's easy.
I see.
That shit's easy as fuck. And roll a dub and a swisher with no problem.
Yeah, that shit was just small though. You know what I'm saying?
It was. Hey, y'all remember when they started making them motherfucking the papers? I mean the blunt leaves and shit.
Blunt wraps.
Then niggas start going ham with the chocolate and strawberry ones of those.
Now I hate all of that shit.
Weed.
That shit's nasty as fuck.
You want to enjoy the weed, not the flavor of the fucking.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know.
After I started fucking with white boys, it's been bongs ever since.
Yeah.
Like fuck all that shit. Either a bong or a joint, but fuck a blunt. I'm cool.
Yeah, I want to meet a motherfucker.
Next week on Weed College, we will examine
you couldn't smoke no Dutchess for no 20 years now. Them Dutchess, boy.
Oh my god. Hell,
you be sounding like DMC fucking around.
No, you be sounding like the DOC.
Oh shit! Either way,
look,
either way, yo.
This nigga say DOC.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh yeah, the diggy
tonight. Now that's my kind of music.
I'm done, man. I have it.
Yo, man, that's the point.
God damn, I think the Kupo just threw the damn ball away for us. God damn it.
No one can do it better.
God damn it, I'll take the Kupo.
I ain't watched the All-Star game. I've been going the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it's a tight game.
I ain't even watching myself. I wanted to see
Hey, up by 3 points.
Hey, RTO, don't say no score.
I'm about
man, it's an all-star game, Davenport.
Yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Right? God damn, Davenport don't want no.
There we go.
Hey, I can imagine Davenport when his wife told me she was pregnant. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Right. Be like, yeah, man, the trash truck come on. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm gonna guess when to throw out my trash.
Right. Well, you don't want to know. You don't want to know your son's name. No, I don't want to know. I just wait till you
Come here, boy. Call him boy for 18 years.
Boy.
I like the ride.
That boy over here.
Right. That kid is something else. What's his name?
Don't tell me the score.
That kid.
I'm gonna tell you this. That
I'm a Lakers
this
fan
score
myself.
is fucking outrageous right now. I'll tell you that. This is ridiculous.
Hey man, what y'all think about what they call the movie coming out with
Uncle Drew?
Uncle Drew, yeah.
I hope that shit don't be on no coon shit. I'm just hoping.
No,
that look funny.
It looks
that shit look funny for real.
It do, but it has a high possibility to be on some coon shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see.
I just hope it don't go that route. I really hope it don't,
look,
but it could.
The dude from what's that other movie? I got it too. Oh man, you know the dude with the glasses. He was in the other movie with the black fellow. You know when they was kidnapped by
white glasses.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, remember he was a security guard that rescued the dude. He said, you know, they kidnapping blacks and making them sex slaves and shit.
Oh, you talking about from Get Out? From Get Out?
Yeah, Get Out. Yeah, right. Get Out. Yeah.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, you right, Dad.
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah,
these niggas actually played some defense. I can't believe it.
Who playing defense?
RTO, do you see the final score, nigga?
I'm talking about at the end of the game. Now, I didn't say throughout the whole game.
Oh, all right. I was like, man.
Just at the end.
Like defense.
Hey, nigga, that is defense compared to last year. That shit was like damn near 200 points.
Oh yeah,
like 190 something.
Damn, yo, this nigga Steph Curry just did the electric slide with the ball. God damn.
Hey, BG.
Yeah.
You there? You know, old boy, actually know Maxine from En Vogue.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Another thing, what happened to En Vogue?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
What you mean? What happened to him?
I mean,
oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Look,
did they break up or are they still around?
A gym membership?
Hey, Malik, just don't ask about no fucking tank.
Around. What you mean?
Don't ask about what?
I said, don't ask about no fucking tank.
Oh, damn.
Oh, guys, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay, I know what you mean anyway. It's how you said don't ask about no paint, but I know what that means.
Also want to
tank.
let everybody know that Miles Coltrane Warren has got a fundraiser going for him to go to LA to continue and further his education as well as blooming or juvenile music career. So he's going to be
engineering career.
So if you want someone to get at him, Miles Coltrane Warren, he'll let you guys know the details. I did invite him on tonight. Come real quick and pitch his plug.
He still got them gold shoes.
He got some platinum ones now. He said the gold ones were he had to take a step up. So now he has platinum ones on his work area. And I thought to myself, do you keep your shoes up on your work area when you're in the lab?
I don't.
Y'all know that's Miles. He changed shirts on the hangout.
He changed shirts, though?
He has a whole change hats.
Yeah.
He got the whole change. He got the whole shirt set up.
Yo, John Wall get on my nerves with these nut ass sunglasses.
Oh.
Man, fuck. Nigga too cool. Like, get your bum ass back on the court, man.
All right. Yeah, they fashion trendsetters, politicians, and all that. Get back to dribbling.
He the only dude in the building with sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Speaking of politicians, a wide body saw footage on Twitter of Mr. Toupee wearing in the hospital in Florida with the shooting victims. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, the toupee. That's a toupee you got on.
Of course, you can't tell us a toupee. I mean, look, there's a commercial selling a stuffed teddy bear called a Trumpy bear. It's a bear with the Donald Trump toupee on top of it, and in the back it comes with a free American flag stuffed inside. It says, "Order your Trumpy bear here."
From now on, anybody who got a fucked up head, I'm calling. I'm saying they got the Trumpy bear set up.
It's 1999 for one of them Trumpy bears, and even got a black dude in the commercial. That's what's sad to me.
Oh shit!
So
Miles the other day had the Trump bear set up.
Y'all stupid.
He had the Tupperware ram on that motherfucker.
Well, somebody sound like Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav got his ass whooped the other day on camera.
I saw that shit on Facebook. I saw that.
Right, tore his ass.
Oh god!
He beat up Flavor Flav. I mean, he's supposed to be a tough guy. I mean, he's public enemy or something. They know.
Hit that motherfucker.
That man, he the last motherfucker supposed to be a tough guy.
Yeah, word.
I was about to say, yeah.
Nah.
Motherfucker, like 55 shit.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm still on Willie D knocking Butch Bill out the top of the limo.
I'm about to say shit. Flavor Flav can fuck around and get a senior coffee. He better chill the fuck out.
Look, hey, Black Man, did he get up and get down? Dial 911.
Oh, hold up. So what happened? He got slept or something?
Yeah, I thought somebody punched him or something.
White dude punished him at the casino.
Oh shit!
He looked like a white chick in a movie. He fell and wouldn't even get up. Like, dang.
Oh shit!
My man was crawling on the floor and shit. Yeah,
he did a horror movie fall and shit.
Hell yeah! It was terrible.
I'll keep sleeping on the white boys. Just because he's white don't mean he can't fight. You see, I've seen some thick backwood corn eating motherfuckers. Stick meat and potatoes.
Concrete knuckles.
Right up.
Throat punch.
Right.
Speaking of concrete knuckles, one guy I know. There's one white guy I know who got concrete knuckles, but they're more sledgehammer than concrete. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
He
ain't never hit me though, so I ain't fucking with that. That shit, boy. They ain't getting nothing.
They shoot him in his lower thigh.
Mm-hmm.
He probably still wouldn't fall. Big as he is.
I'm about to say shit. If I take my fucking fat motherfucking ass and drop kick him in both fucking knees, he going somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta hit him with the Bolo Young kick, right? His knee kick.
Spear the shit out that motherfucker.
Oh man, he is screaming like Della Reese getting shot in the foot. Oh,
I'm gonna kill him, sugar. I'm gonna put my foot in your ass.
Right. So I can get up from here.
We're gonna find your toe.
Fucking WIDEBODY.
What they say, you can't be overreacting.
Overreacting? Sugar, she was trying to kill me. I used to kill somebody with some shit like that. I don't even talk about it no more.
I will stop, y'all.
Red Fox. Hey, girl, whip your ass. You ain't had that gun, she still be whipping your ass.
Oh, shit, he hit the voice.
Get your old ass in the car.
Oh man, I'm sitting here in Scrooge McDuck's vault, man, just laughing, having a great time.
He hit
me too.
Voice.
I mean, you see my screen, man. You don't see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Scrooge McDuck. That's the shit.
We'll go back to my clan. Hold on.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that clan. It kind of made me a little angry now. I started glaring like, what
man.
What's with the clan?
Yeah, hey, hold on, man. Hold on. Who was that who just did the Red Fox voice? That shit was
Malik.
spot on.
Do that joint again, yo. Do that
shit again.
Hey, no, hold up. I tell you the line you got to do. You remember when he fucked around and he said, "Go in there and make me a sandwich." And he just made the joint about the tuna fish. And he said, "Shit, make some tuna then." Hit that joint, yeah.
That's not hash, that's tuna fish. Well, shit, make some tuna then. You gotta do something about the minute. Think you fucking with me that way. Vera, will you leave me the hell alone? But that don't make no sense. Change that shit.
Everybody on here going to
Oh my god.
Don't leave it swallow in the container. Well, swallow it and shut the fuck up. You blind motherfucker. You fat bitch. Or you should talk to her. Tell her you're sorry.
Hit the parrot. Hit the parrot.
Fat bitch.
I can't.
Yeah.
You know what? My motherfucking night is complete, brother. I'm out here working, but man, I'm laughing like a motherfucker.
That's my movie right there.
That's my movie right there, man.
I'm sorry.
That's classic. Yeah, Harlem Nights. That is the classic. I'm waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray, but it's still on DVD. I mean, why put it on Blu-ray? That's a classic. I love that.
They
Richard
still
Pryor,
sell
Eddie Murphy. Red Fox in the same movie.
All right.
That movie was gold.
On that motherfucker.
I ain't seen Widebody smile this much ever, yo.
Nigga, I see all 32 of that nigga teeth.
Right.
What other movies do you know, man?
Oh, look, I got over 200 Blu-rays in my collection. Oh, you know.
Hey, you do a voice and we figure out who it is.
I need you to make me a dub or some of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go.
You do a voice, we figure out who it is.
Well,
oh my god!
I downloaded that one.
Oh, stop you! Oh my god!
I think we figured that one out.
Oh Lord have mercy!
Yo, he is
something else.
Hey,
but man, Bust mouth.
Y'all niggas.
I didn't
this
hear
shit is great.
Oh, baby, I got one for you. Baby's Kids. Hey,
you told us you can't tell us the movie first.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we gotta guess the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Guess the movie.
Pee-wee, the OG.
The fuck?
Tom, he was doing
you gotta keep watching Badass Kids.
Oh shit!
I thought it was bad. Rosemary's Baby.
Hey,
but no, he got Baby's Kids.
What's in your hand? What's in your hand, Widebody?
I don't know him. I don't know.
Way down in the jungle deep, the badass lion stepped on the simplified monkey feet.
Oh shit!
Dolomite.
All right. We guessed that one.
Hey, have you ever seen Black Dynamite?
Oh.
No, I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, we need to put you up on game. Go on your torrent file and no bullshit. Go and look for Black Dynamite. They got an actual movie, and then they have a cartoon. Yeah, the cartoon series is the shit. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, nigga, I was watching motherfucking the Seated Curtis yesterday.
Oh yeah, man. I need to find that joint because I actually got the whole
It's on
season.
YouTube.
I can't find it. Oh yeah,
it's on YouTube.
Go to YouTube, type in Black Dynamite cartoon series, and then the movie.
The pilot shit. He could just watch the pilot and be good.
He damn sure could. You gonna have one line. You gonna have one-liners like shit. Hey, I understand, man. Who was that? What's wrong?
Come on, Malik. One more, man, for the road.
One more for the road. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of somebody. Okay,
one more for the road.
Smart brother. Smart brother. If you're so damn smart, tell me what the hell went wrong. If I would hit some stupid, I'd have asked his skinny black ass. In your face, skinny black. Hey.
Yeah, he does all the parts.
His name is Undercover Brother.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm hip.
Oh my god, it's Mason Gray with pork chop sideburns. Undercover screw up. I don't want you to. I want you to blend in. Don't worry, Chief. I can blend in like a good weave.
Hold up, you ain't got the script over there, do you?
No, I just watch a lot of movies though. I go to sleep by movies.
He be on that joint.
All right, guys. On that note, it's gonna be the show, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Oh shit!
I want to thank Mental to God, Davenport, Digger Hurst.
Oh my God.
Malik, Panamine X, Black Man, Mr. Wallace, RTO, That Blessed Girl, and I am DJ Widebody. Please join us next week. Talk that stuff. Number 84, and our guest will be in studio, Red Fox. No. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Join us if you like what you see. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Any ideas, hit me up at adswide@gmail.com or leave me a message on Facebook. Widebody so well. We're gonna go ahead and peace at the count of three. Count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Hey. I like chicken.
I like chicken.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm about to show this dumbass dunk contest bullshit. Oh, I ain't playing this bullshit back to back, man.
They did the 3-point yet?
That shit was yesterday.
Well, who won?
Fucking motherfucker from Phoenix, Booker.
He damn sure
This
did,
nigga this nigga hit 28.
Yeah, Chucky Booker.
He was lighting that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen Fergie?
Yeah.